What's up, guys? It is time for another body weight workout today. So what I want to do is I'm going to give you a total of 12 exercises, 3 in each of the 4 major categories, and you can either do it all as one big workout, or you can, like in a row like that, or you can break it up, mix and match them in different orders, or you can just take 1 or 2 from each category and make a shorter one. Okay, so it's really important to understand each of these categories. You have an upper body push. We're starting with a squatting exercise for your legs. Then we have upper body push, upper body pull, and then core. Okay, now that's a good order to do them in, but you can mix it up. You can do one leg exercise, one push, and then another leg exercise, and another push, and then a pull, and so on and so on. You know, you can mix it up. But it's very important to understand the categories and the purpose of each and how it fits into the overall plan. Sometimes I see training programs written by people, and they're not really written in a logical way. Okay, so make sure that your workouts need to always make sense. All right, so I'm going to have 3 exercises in each of the 4 categories. Okay, they're just bodyweight only exercises today. Now, of course, you can use equipment as well, and there are other movements for that. But still, regardless of whether it's bodyweight or equipment, it's going to be the same principles. You still need to hit each of these 4 major categories. Okay, so anyways, we're going to get right to it, and I'll see you on the other side. All right. Okay, the first leg exercise we have is the regular squats. Make sure that on these you have a feeling of pushing your feet through the ground rather than just standing up. Okay, that will give you the proper alignment. Okay, also use your hips to kind of push forward. That will help you come up. Okay, forward and up is really the direction and feeling that you want to have with this. Okay, second leg exercise is beat your boots squats. Beat your boots. Okay, so grab your ankles and just squat. When you do it this way, you'll find that you can go to a much lower depth than you can on regular squats. It's a very unique feeling, the fact that you're grabbing your ankles in this way. Kind of strange feeling at first, but it does work very well. It certainly is a unique movement. And third leg exercise is a bit of a plyo movement. It's called the wide outs, or sometimes called pop squats. Okay, just keep light in your feet. Legs go in and out as you pop up. And there we go. Okay. Now next up we have the first of the upper body push movements. This is regular push-ups. Okay, make sure you use a full range of motion. And if you can't do it on the ground, do it on a raised surface with your feet, with your hands on a table or a sofa, or even a wall if you need to. That's fine too. Just make sure you do a full range of motion. Okay. Second upper body pushing movement is the Hindu squat, a very unique movement where you dive bomb down. See how I dive bomb down with my face there, and then I arch my back on the way up. It's very full range movement. Yeah, it's kind of tough, but it works very well. Alright, and the third and final upper body push movement is the knuckle push up. This close range movement trains the triceps very well because the elbows are close to the torso, and also it's good for strengthening the wrists as well. It's definitely a standby in traditional martial arts training. I've done many ones of these over the years. Okay, here we go. And we have the swimming next. So feet are raised up. We're onto the upper body pull movements now. This is the swimming. So it's simulating a breaststroke here. See how my feet are raised up off the ground? And I'm just swimming like I'm doing a breaststroke. There you go. Back is arched. And get a full contraction, a full stretch. Next up is Renegade Rolls. Okay, you want to hold your upper body as still as reasonably possible. It'll always move a little bit, but try to minimize it. And you want to have a feeling of almost elbowing somebody behind you, so you can get a bit of force behind it. Okay, and this will help keep your body still. It'll help align you as well. And third pulling movement, and the only one which requires equipment, is the body row. Now this can be done if you don't have one of these lever equalizers. You can take a couple of chairs and a broomstick handle, and that'll work too. There you go. It's a very, very good movement here. Alright, now we're on to the core exercises. We got 3 of them, just like the other ones here. First one is a Spider-Man mountain climber. So your leg is coming on the outside of your arm. It's you don't have to actually touch your elbow, but you want to come close to it and try to. That's the idea. Get a nice full range of motion. Get some good contraction here. It's also good for stability as well. Alright, next up we have the frog crunch. You see how my legs are crossed in that way? This prevents them from rising up. Okay. And make sure you hold it at the top for just a second. Because sometimes people do very, very quick movements without a hold, but then you're not really getting much of a contraction and you're not getting much control that way. So make sure you have just this little pause, and it helps to get the movement to make it full. And the last one for the obliques, or the love handles, is the side plank raise. You want to tap your hip on the ground between each rep. Okay? And there you go. There's a workout. 2 to 3 rounds, and you're good. Okay, guys. So there's the workout. There's 12 exercises that we covered in total. Like I said before, you can do them all. You can either do them all in one workout, 12 exercises. You can do that for 2 rounds or 3 rounds. You can also change the order of it. You can do 1 push, 1 squat, 1 pull, 1 core, mix it up, things like that, right? There's a number of ways that you can do it, okay? But again, just remember these 4 major categories. Whenever you're looking at program design, whenever you're trying to figure out what to do, you need to include something from each of these categories to make it complete and make it balanced, okay? All right, so, and like I said before, the only exercise that we used equipment for was that body row, and you could use those lever equalizers, which I used, but you could also just use a couple of chairs and a broomstick, as long as it's a wooden one, right? And yeah, you should be fine. There's always things you can do. You can go to, if you're well, we're not going to be going outside to work out anytime soon, but when the weather warms up, you can go outside and do things at the playgrounds and things. There's lots of possibilities. Okay, so anyways, I hope you found this useful. You want any more information, any questions, please send me a message, and stay warm on this cold day, cold snowy day, and I'll talk to you soon, okay guys?